The International Criminal Court is issuing arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. The ICC says there are, quote, reasonable grounds to believe Netanyahu and Gallant committed war crimes. Meanwhile, search and rescue operations are underway after Israeli airstrikes bombarded the Gaza Strip.
Breaking news from The Hague, the International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, and Hamas military commander Mohammed Diouf. This unprecedented move has sent shockwaves around the globe, raising questions about international justice and the impact on the already fragile peace in the Middle East. The charges are rooted in allegations of war crimes and crimes against humanity during the ongoing Israel-Gaza conflict. The ICC is taking a bold stance, targeting figures from both sides, making it one of the most significant legal actions in the history of the court. Benjamin Netanyahu, often regarded as the face of Israeli politics, faces accusations of ordering military campaigns that resulted in widespread civilian casualties in Gaza. Netanyahu has dismissed these claims as politically motivated, arguing that Israel's actions are acts of self-defense against terrorism. Yoav Gallant, Israel's defense minister, is also under fire for his role in military operations. The ICC alleges that his strategies disproportionately harmed civilians, including attacks on hospitals, schools, and refugee camps. Gallant has echoed Netanyahu's rejection of the ICC's authority, framing these actions as necessary for Israel's survival. On the other side, Hamas military commander Mohammed Diouf, known for his shadowy presence and strategic acumen, has also been targeted. Deif is accused of orchestrating indiscriminate rocket attacks on Israeli civilian areas and employing human shields in Gaza. His inclusion in the arrest warrants signals the ICC's intent to address violations on both sides of the conflict. The response to these warrants has been polarizing. Human rights organizations have hailed the ICC's decision as a step toward accountability in one of the world's longest-running conflicts. However, critics argue that the move could deepen divisions and escalate tensions further. Both Israel and Hamas reject the ICC's jurisdiction, with Netanyahu labeling it an assault on Israel's sovereignty. The big question is, what happens now? The ICC lacks enforcement power, meaning it relies on member states to carry out arrests. With neither Israel nor Palestine as ICC members, these warrants are unlikely to result in arrests unless the individuals travel to nations willing to act on them. This raises concerns about the effectiveness of international law when dealing with high-profile figures. Experts are split on the potential impact of this move. Some believe it could deter future violations and push leaders toward greater accountability. Others warn it could entrench positions and make peace negotiations even harder. What's clear is that the ICC's actions have intensified the spotlight on a region already gripped by conflict. Whether these warrants bring justice or fuel further discord remains to be seen. What's your take on this bold move by the ICC? Is it a step toward justice, or a risky escalation in an already volatile situation? Stay tuned as the story develops.